Okay, welcome everyone to the video. I am Dr. Steven de Vos. I have with me Danny Bossa, my partner in crime.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi. So, as you have noticed, dear viewers, we have been watching out for a lot of bro science. We have been talking about bro science with Dr. Keith Nichols and other doctors on the roundtables. And again, we found some bro science in a YouTube video. And Danny is going to explain you all about it. Go ahead, Danny.
Welcome to this channel. I am Dr. Steven de Vos, the lifting dermatologist, and this is my bro science hunting partner Danny Bossa. If you want to learn more about the most cutting-edge science-based information in the world of hormone optimization, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss anything. I also invite you to join my other YouTube channel, The Lifting Dermatologist. The link you can find in the description of this video.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So you know me and you know a little bit of my story of how I said I wasted several years on the bro science, on the information that, really didn't make any sense, that wasn't really good for me. Wasted 3 years of my life until I got this stuff figured out by getting taught by actual doctors who knew how this stuff worked. And that made a world of difference, and they've kind of educated me as to what is good and what is not. And the good has been definitely demonstrated and the not has been demonstrated. And I want you guys to have the best information at all times because, as you can see, I'm Italian, I've got a big nose, and I've got a sense for sniffing out bro science. It smells of bro science. So in this particular video, I'm going to direct it at someone in particular. And you may have seen videos of his before because he has about 18,000 subscribers. And his channel is called Live Like a Viking, and the host is Sam Ridgeway. I had the pleasure, perhaps I could say the displeasure, of watching a few of his videos. The last one I just saw was entitled something of how estrogen may be killing you. I found this rather interesting because I know that estrogen only has beneficial effects and no negative effects, and none have ever been demonstrated to be negative effects. There are only benefits. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of an oversight of what it was that I saw by Mr. Ridgeway. So Sam.
And today I want to talk about estrogen.
Hi, we've never met, but it just smells of bro science and it smells of BS. And when I see this type of BS being decimated to the naive public who don't know any better, it angers me. Here are a few statements that you've made, which I found to be rather interesting. Apparently, estrogen is potentially killing you.
Estrogen is some serious shit.
Any issues that you have, he's 100% or you're 100% certain that estrogen is the culprit.
I am 100% certain estrogen is a culprit.
You stated that if estrogen is left unchecked, it can be deadly. Ooh.
If left unchecked, estrogen can be deadly.
Ooh, it can kill me. You stated that excess estrogen has shown to be to vastly increase your risk of stroke.
Excess estrogen has been shown to vastly increase your risk of stroke.
It could increase coronary artery disease.
Coronary artery disease.
It could increase your chances of having a heart attack.
And increase your chances of having a heart attack.
It can cause sexual dysfunction.
Excess estrogen can cause sexual dysfunction.
It can make you lose muscle mass.
It can cause you to actually lose muscle mass.
Lose bone mineral density.
It can cause you to lose bone density.
Cause depression.
It can cause depression.
Increase water retention.
It can cause water retention.
It'll make you an emotional wreck.
And it can make you an emotional wreck.
Increases the risk of diabetes.
Excess estrogen has been known to increase the risk of diabetes.
Increases the risk of prostate cancer.
Increase the risk of prostate cancer.
Increases the risk of autoimmune disease.
And increase the risk of autoimmune diseases.
It causes weight gain. It causes gynecomastia.
It can also have aesthetic consequences, such as weight gain, and it can even facilitate a condition known as gynecomastia, also known as man boobs.
And apparently, the more estrogen you have, the more fat that you store. I'm speechless, Sam, Mr. Ridgeway, because I didn't know to call you Mr. Ridgeway. I'm going to call you Sam because you do this for a living and you're out there I would assume try and educate people, and clearly you're decimating the most nonsensical, most bogus, most fraudulent information imaginable, and I'm not sure why, because literally everything you've described in regards to estrogen is false. It is actually the opposite of what you're describing. Higher levels of estrogen decrease your risk of stroke, and they decrease your risk of coronary artery disease, and they decrease your risk of having a heart attack. And estrogen is directly linked to libido. So guess what? You want libido, you're going to want estrogen. Anybody who crashes their estrogen knows right away that libido and erections go bye-bye. You want to have healthy levels of this because those are the things that actually cause libido and erections to improve. Loss of muscle mass? Where did you read this exactly? Loss of bone mineral density? That's funny because all the studies I've read state that estrogen increases bone mineral density. It does not cause depression. I crashed my estrogen ones back in my bro science days, and I didn't feel very well. And I can assure you that once I raised them, I felt a hell of a lot better because I was also having sex, which helped a lot. I was not an emotional wreck. I'm not an emotional wreck today. It will decrease your risk of diabetes and prostate cancer and autoimmune diseases. It decreases and not increases, you state. It does not cause weight gain because visceral fat, guess what? Visceral fat is reduced by estrogen. And when you block estrogen, you actually gain visceral fat, which again is the complete and utter opposite of what you're describing. Estrogen does not cause gynecomastia. Gynecomastia is caused by a number of different issues. And if you're genetically prone, you can get it. I've always had a tiny bit, and I get gyno from minerals, and I got gyno from eating edamame or from soy products or from all kinds of different stuff. I actually had it back when my estrogen levels were at 12 and I had low T, so I didn't get it then. My estrogen levels are considerably higher now, and guess what? That gyno is kind of almost gone, amazingly enough. There's guys in our group that have estrogen levels over 120, have no gyno whatsoever, have none of these issues that you described. Estrogen is required for you to be healthy and to have all the benefits that you're looking for from TRT. If you think that testosterone alone is causing all these benefits, you would be wrong, because more than 50% are actually caused by healthy levels of estrogen. We do not even measure estrogen. We do nothing to touch estrogen. We don't want to block it. Estrogen is our friend. It has never been demonstrated to cause harm, and there are only benefits. So Sam, considering you're a prominent member of the TRT community, apparently with these 18,300 subscribers to date, I would love for you to demonstrate to me with your literature and your evidence that what you're saying is true. I know it's not, but perhaps it might be true. I know it's not. And perhaps I may be wrong. I know I'm not, but I might be. I always tell people, but I know I'm not. But perhaps I might be wrong. So if we could do a podcast together, and I'll try to keep it as friendly as possible because I can be a very sweet, nice guy when I don't smoke bro science. And you can say, well, I've made these statements based on, this paper, and this paper, and this study, and this study.
Estrogen is some serious shit.
And you could demonstrate, and perhaps at the end I might say, holy crap, you're right, and I was wrong. I don't think that will occur, but it would be interesting to see. So Sam Ridgeway, you can perhaps join me on a podcast on this channel where we can discuss this. I will ensure that you find a way to get this video or see this video. And that's about it. Hope we can have a wonderful discussion on this topic. Thanks.